How familiar with the play were you going in? Had you seen it before, read it before?
I'd read some Sam Shepard way back at drama school, and I think I'd seen Buried Child, which is one of his very famous ones. And then I had never read True West. And it was a sort of revelation when I read it. It's this very brutal and very darkly funny. And I think really what really appealed to me is it's about, there's these two brothers on stage, but they're so polar opposites as people. You wonder how they can be brothers. I think that they are actually the same person in the room, and it's two sides of one creative personality. You know, the destructive side and this other side that's trying to keep things contained.
When did you first get the acting bug?
I remember it. It was a performance of Waiting for Godot, and it was the English touring company, and they'd come to our local theatre, which was the Swan in Worcestershire, and I was just blown away by that play. When it's done well, there's nothing like it. And it was Lucky's speech in that play. This actor says nothing throughout the whole play and then has this one thing where it's a stream of consciousness.
Being in a show that is as fanatically watched and loved and scrutinised as Game of Thrones kind of puts you in the publicity crosshairs a bit. How do you cope with that? Because I guess when you go into a show like that, you have no idea how it's going to unfold.
You'd be lying if you were to say, as a young actor looking for whatever the next job is, that you're not looking for notoriety or fame. Yeah. I'd be lying if I wasn't saying I was at drama school dreaming of going into a big TV show, walking red carpets, going to the Emmys or the SAG Awards. Like, of course, that's what I wanted. And Thrones threw that like a 10-ton truck at you.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I guess you can't choose when you're going to get approached or accosted by a fan.
No, and sometimes it's like, mate, not now. Like,
yeah.
I was like, I'm sorry to keep banging on about Rose, but I was giving her a kiss like when we were at the airport yesterday and she's leaving for months. And this guy walks up and I went, no, go away, turn around, walk away. Not a good time. Yeah.
You got to sometimes, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah.
You've got to.
I had this moment this year when we finished when I've been looking forward to when someone come up to me and, you come up, are you Jon Snow? Do you play Jon Snow? When people say, are you Jon Snow? I go, well, not technically, but... No. Which is always a bit annoying, but do you play Jon Snow? And I've been waiting for it. I finally finished Thrones and I've been waiting for it. And I said, I've been looking forward to going, not anymore. But I was so sort of emotionally het up at the airport the first time it happened. I went, not anymore. I just started crying in front of this girl who was like, oh, just sort of backed away.
Knowing that you could get photographed at any moment, do you spend a lot of time just thinking, well, every day I have to be turned out nicely, I've got to wear a nice clobber?
There's some bastard, right? There is some paparazzi bastard who sits outside our house, and I cannot see him. He's like invisible. I look for him every day. I'm not. I look mad. I leave. I'm sort of sitting out bushes. Sort of. He's a right wanker.
Yeah. But simultaneously, good at his job if you can't
Very
find
good.
him. Yeah, fair play to the guy.
I'm going to shake his hand. When I finally find him, I'm going to shake his hand.
I imagine he's probably like dressed as a bush, like he's just in full camo, absolutely still.
Yeah.
I got quite excited when I read the rumour that you might be in the frame to play Batman. That would be good, wouldn't it?
It'd be awesome to play Batman. I'd love to play Batman.
It'd be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the director who's doing the next ones as well.
Ah, do you know him?
Wait a minute, I don't know if that's public knowledge.
Oh, here we go.
No, it is public knowledge.
I think it is actually.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah, I've got no inside information here. That's
No.
I love the director who's doing the next one. So.
Who's the most surprising person who has come up to you and said that they're a big fan of the show, Game of Thrones, or of you?
Most surprising person? Camilla Parker Bowles.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
What else did she say?
Yeah.
Did she just start with that?
Her and Charles watching it in bed, that's hilarious. I got invited to Wimbledon once, and in the Royal Box, and me and my brother, I took my brother, and there was a lunch beforehand, and we got sat at the royal table. And it was just when I was dead in the series, and Camilla turned to me and went, "So are you dead?" I went, "Fuck." Yeah. So yeah, Camilla Parker Bowles.